3, 2, 1, action. Hey guys, welcome back to Off the Record, where we talk about whatever we want. This was weird.
For today's Off the Record, we have Edric here. He's a rapper.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that introduction music. That was the best introduction I've ever gotten in my life.
This dude and I saw the craziest fucking tweaker last night.
Oh, that's right.
Fucking guy, dude.
Right.
Fucking your old neck of the woods, little Tokyo.
Oh, really? I miss my hood.
Dude, this guy comes out. It's cold as fuck last night, shirtless, right? And this dude's asking us for stuff, but he won't even let us answer.
Right.
So like we couldn't. You're holding the jacket. Right? So this fool comes out. He goes, "What's up, guys? You guys need like kind of money?" So try to respond back to what I'm saying, right? Mm-hmm. Hey, excuse me, do you have any money I can have or something like that? Oh wait, hold on, but let me get. It's kind of cold. Let me get that jacket real quick. What about that T-shirt? Wait, hold on a second. Let me get. Whoa, okay, I'm out of here. Okay, hey. it was fucking wild.
It was on like another level. Like he was in his own world.
He asked for food, money, the T-shirt on my the sweater that I was wearing, the Good Society clothes. Yeah.
Maybe like I think he asked for a coffee or something too. Yeah. And he
in like the span of like 10 seconds?
Like maybe 15 seconds.
Yeah.
And then we were just like, yeah. And then he just left.
He must be new, because, you know, there's like bum regulars around there.
Yeah.
He must be new.
Yeah.
No, but the thing is, he was kind of in shape.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, and then he had like this huge scab in the middle of his
Scratching his head or
I think, yeah, probably from like the itches, the crackhead itch.
Is he a tall white guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is actually.
He's a regular.
I know
It's
him.
like he's my friend.
But he's usually just cussing or talking or asking
He
for
got some
change.
different shit this time.
Yeah, because I was like,
Is he shirtless?
Yeah, he's shirtless.
He's shirtless and he has a big jacket or...
no jacket.
He
This
was
time.
wearing no fucking jacket. He was completely shirtless and he's wearing like leggings.
Does he look like he could be handsome? Like his face?
I couldn't tell.
Yeah,
Okay. Like he looks young but old.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just.
I know
That's like every
Damn.
fucking crackhead.
I know.
I was just.
No, like he's young but he's like filthy, like he's dirty.
Yeah, he's dirty. He's dirty.
I know him. Dude, one time I was there with my family.
That's so fun. The description is like, I know that guy.
Well, because I lived there for 2 years, right? You just get to
Know the
There's
locals.
a certain amount of bums that are always there,
Yeah.
the same ones, and then they all have their little quirks.
Yeah.
This guy, I've never seen him high, but there's been times where like, well, I was there with my family, and we're walking down the street, and he'll walk by and he'll go, "Fuck, motherfucker!" and then he walks away.
No, he had a mission to like ask for something, but ask as many things as possible, as quick as possible. And then it's like he didn't even get an answer, and he's like, all right, well, for whatever. He just left. I was like, all right.
Well, it's because like when he was talking, I was like, "Hey man," I was trying to raise my voice so I could give him an answer. I was like, "Sorry." He goes, "Whoa, oh, okay, well." I was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, whoa, okay, I guess I don't got what.
It's like, excuse me, you know?
Yeah, it's like one of those things, like super sarcastic.
You didn't even give us a chance to answer, man. Like, come on. But speaking of homeless, you guys ever hear of the Bum King before?
I've heard that every like homeless colony, there's like the top dog. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we have.
So my friend's a fireman, and he told me about how like in Orange County there was a Bum King, and like so he is like the top dog of like the homeless community,
Damn.
right? So if people want to panhandle in his territory, they need to ask him for permission. Like, can I?
He fucking knights them like,
Yeah,
you may
exactly.
now
You
panhandle.
gotta kiss the hand, you know, kiss the ring.
It's like with the dirty
cut or
fucking
something?
purple
Did he get a
glitter
cut?
dildo and shit.
Yeah, well, I think like he gets a cut of like whatever it is.
So you gotta pay taxes too.
Yeah, exactly, like the bum tax, right?
He's like a bum-
Yo, real shit though. Another guy wanted to take him out and become the new Bum King, so he got murdered. And then
my
this guy
God.
became the new Bum King.
It's like Game of Thrones, but for bums, dude.
Fuck.
Bum 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 bum.
It's like Game of Tents, dude.
The throne made out of.
It's a lawn chair with like.
Cardboard boxes.
Cardboard box, yeah,
cardboard
newspapers and
boxes,
paper mache
right?
kind of shit. That would be dope.
So-
Oh my God, there should be like different clans, dude.
No, but when I heard about that shit, I was like, that's crazy. crazy. There's a hierarchy even within like the homeless community.
I think it's just part of human nature.
Right.
That's just part of nature.
Yeah,
But the dumb thing about that is the fact that if you are smart enough to control a whole homeless community, you could get a really good job, dude. You know what I mean? Like, you're clearly an intelligent human being.
It's manager material.
So on your resume,
What if he's
bum
living well because of them? Like in their standards, right? Because I think some bum philosophy. This is what I heard because one of my old church members, he actually took in a bum, and he learned about bum culture, and then for him, he was like, there's different, like you were saying, rules and layers and cultures within bum world. Like you have your guys.
That sounds like a dope theme park.
Bum world.
theme park. I don't know if I want to go to that theme park.
So there's like, I guess there's bums out there that are like sober, they don't do drugs, but that's their lifestyle. Like they're like backpackers, but
Kind of
that's
like hippies almost.
Yeah, that's what they just choose to do, and they panhandle just to eat and live, and that's it.
You know, there's an artist community in like I think Salton Sea, right past Palm Springs. It's the only technically a city in the United States where it's a lawless city.
Oh, you mean Slab City?
I think
it's called Slab. Yeah.
It's a lawless city? What does that mean?
So there's no laws there.
It's on BLM land. And there's an actual community. Like you'll see a few documentaries on this, but it's fucking lawless, dude. People are just drugging out every single day, like whatever,
drinking. Like, but they tend to be very like liberal and kind. Like they're not trying to rob each other or kill each other.
Yeah,
it's just more like they've intentionally willingly outcasted themselves from society.
So it's like Burning Man.
Yeah, kind of like that, except 365. You know, you're like living that life, and then so their whole thing is we just want to do our own thing, and then not have society like tell us or give us pressures on how to be and what to be. I'm like, that's kind of romantic, you know? Just like,
to me, that's like anarchy bum. It's organized bumness, right? Because LA bumness, it's like zombie crackland bums. It's a whole different world.
Scary, dude.
No, but have you ever heard about like the controversy of like when a lot of the mental facilities were shutting down in LA, how LAPD officers were just taking these patients who had nowhere to go and just dropping them off at Skid Row. Wow. So a lot of the people who ended up there just have these mental issues. So it's like, when you look at it from that perspective, because it's easy for us to dismiss them and look at them like, look at that fucking crackhead. But then...
David, so come on.
Yeah, I mean, that was like, what, in the 90s or 80s or something?
Yeah,
though, right?
yeah. It was like,
most of those people are dead, but because we don't have a state... like asylum, like like we used to.
Right.
That's where all the crazy people go.
Yeah.
If they don't have any family, you have schizophrenia, you have any type of like mental illness.
Yeah.
They just become homeless in that area.
That's
because
like,
all the government funded asylums just like opened all the doors and they said release the Kraken.
Why'd they do that?
maybe
I don't know. Maybe you gotta
funding.
I know
it
this
just
is something
wasn't a
that
priority.
happened.
Yeah.
Because I know in Downey there's an abandoned asylum.
Oh yeah.
There's
it's
a lot
supposed
of
to be
abandoned
haunted.
asylums.
Yeah. Have you ever been to it?
I haven't been to that one, but I've been to Linda Vista Hospital.
Well, who did you go with again?
So John, one of his artists was having a music video shoot there, and he knew that I was trying to go there because I'm really super into paranormal shit.
Is that in Pasadena?
In Boyle Heights.
In Boyle Heights?
We're never gonna kick it.
He's haunted.
He is haunted.
I'm super into that shit. Like
I'm super the opposite.
really.
Super.
So it's a shut down hospital?
Yeah, so it's been abandoned for a long time.
Yeah.
And then it's in Boyle Heights, so they had a lot of deaths there because it's in like a gang neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
And I tried to get into there like 4 or 5 times, unsuccessful. They hired security to patrol the area during night because so many people try to break in. This is private property. If you get hurt, it's a liability, right?
Yeah.
And then one night, our friend John, he's a music producer, he hit me up. He's like, guess where I'm at? I'm like, where? He's like, at Linda Vista. Roll through. I was like, I'll fucking be there.
So you got a permit to shoot in there?
Yeah, so they were shooting a music video, but it's a huge hospital, and then it's like they don't have lights in there. So while they were shooting, I started kind of exploring by myself.
Why the fuck would you do that?
Just to, provoke if there's anything there, like maybe they think I'm vulnerable.
What's wrong with you?
He thinks he's invincible because he got Jesus.
I don't know, but yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I was just
Did you do anything to try to lure the ghosts out?
This fool got the
yeah,
Ouija board,
yeah,
like fucking rabbits thing. He's like fucking, he has a cauldron and shit, and he's like boiling fucking iron newt and trying to get every spirit to
doing
come
like
out.
a seance.
Yeah.
And shit.
Yeah, what were you doing to provoke?
So like I would kind of like sit in the chairs that were there, and then I was thinking maybe it might remind them of like a scenario that a spirit there was in.
Yeah.
And then might kind of like they might do something, make a noise or like do an action.
I think they knew that you wanted it.
What if the what if the ghosts are like, this was too thirsty,
know.
man?
I'm like, you're too thirsty.
They already know. It's like this motherfucking guy get boner ghosts or ghost boners.
Boner boats, dude.
Boner ghosts.
I did go to
The ghost
one
of
in
Geo
Downey,
has
though.
entered you.
Yeah, I went to the one in Downey. I went there twice, and
You have to sneak in.
Did you
Yeah.
feel anything while you're there?
well, I was there during the day.
Oh, it wasn't at night though.
he just called you a bitch.
I'm a little bitch. I'll admit it. I don't care. I'm not trying to act tough, but I was there with friends too. Like I wasn't there by myself.
With Ghostbusters?
In my book, you're pretty tough. The fact that you just went there, even the daytime with friends, fuck that.
Well, yeah. Like, so we ended up. These were in my rebel days. So we ended up ditching.
Fucking sexy and shit,
So rebel.
man.
We ditched and then we went there to go smoke because back then they didn't have security, especially during the day. They didn't have-
Yeah.
And so, yeah, and then one of the walls, it looked like it was blood splattered on the wall. And then there was just all these papers.
It was just Bobby Lee's shit on the wall.
Did you feel anything though?
So there's the part of the hospital where I guess they stored like the dead bodies and stuff, and then it's kind of in the basement. When I was down there, there was a section where it's like ice cold, you know, and it's fucking weird because like everywhere else in the room is room temperature, but this one section is just ice cold. So like you could be standing and then put your arm out like this, and then you
that
start
area's
getting
cold?
you just start getting goosebumps because like so cold in there, and then the rest of your body's warm. But
Maybe
then,
there was under AC vent or something.
That part of was the installation is really bad.
But then some of my other friends ended up coming. They definitely had
Experiences?
yeah, they felt people tapping them on the shoulder.
Damn,
from
maybe you're not
behind.
spiritual enough,
I
man.
know,
You
or
gotta
maybe
tap
I was
in.
just too excited.
I think you wanted it too much.
Yeah, and
And then
then
the ghost is like, he ain't gonna get scared. He might get too excited.
and then other people heard like whispers in their ear while we're walking. They're like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "What?" Like, dude.
Dude, you must have been hella jealous, huh?
Yeah, I was like, "Why am I not getting?"
Because the ghost is coming up to you, they're like this. Oh, shit.
No, the trippiest shit though was like because there were no lights, we were using our phones for the.
Oh my god!
And then everybody was at 75% or higher. Like literally within 10 minutes, like everybody's battery drained down to like 10%, 15%. And then, you know, they say spirits try to use like electronics to communicate. I don't know what it was, but everybody's battery's drained. So
I think by using the flashlight, your battery drained.
No, usually it should last a minute.
Really? Does it?
Yeah.
yeah. And the only thing I think I really felt was there was an attic. And then nobody was willing to go up there, so I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go."
Oh
up there.
my god!
You're fun.
As soon as I got,
You're
in
like
there,
the white people in a fucking horror movie. Let's investigate.
Yeah, exactly. I gotta investigate. No, I went up there and it felt like my oxygen got cut in half the moment I walked through the door. It was really hard to breathe. So like, best way to describe it: as soon as you walk in, it feels like somebody just pushed on your chest like this. And you're like trying to breathe, you're like, oh shit.
That's the ghost telling you, don't come here.
Yeah, so I couldn't.
Korean ghost.
Don't come here, please.
I couldn't last more than like a couple minutes in there, and then I just went back down. And then they're like, hey, so how was this? Oh, let's go check it out. There's nothing there. I was trying to like tell them to go.
I'm never kicking it with you, man. You're gonna feel some shit. You'll be like, let's go check it out.
Nah, it's just, I don't know. It's like, you know, because I've had a lot of paranormal, I guess, incidents that happened in my life. So
Oh fuck yeah, I'm never kicking it with you.
yeah, at least like 5 times.
Oh fuck that, dude.
See, this is my thing, dude. I guarantee you there's a lot of paranormal stuff that's happened to me where I've kind of noticed it, but I do this, I go, nope, and I ignore
You
it.
just ignore it.
No.
Did it ever happen to any of you guys? Like, you,
No, I just say, Jesus Christ, and I run away.
Yeah. I say, in the name of Jesus Christ, protect me.
power of Christ compels you.
I start singing some hymns and shit. I fucking make a cross out of anything.
Yeah, no.
I've
Like,
only had dope shit happen though.
like, what do you mean? Like with
I mean, I don't even know
Like
if
a
it's
ghost just started
paranormal.
filling up on your titties. You're like, oh,
You're all like,
It's like, ooh, that feels good. Like,
You started floating by your titties like. Fucking your chest is up like.
My shirt's all fucking crunched.
That explains the whole getting elevated in the movie.
I know. It's like, what
For the nipples?
Yeah, exactly.
Like a fucking the carnival toy, dude. The claw.
What happened?
The most recent stuff that was dope was when my dad passed. Like that whole time, like I guess the whole like 2 or 3 weeks afterwards. So he collected a lot of quarters. And then like they were just random quarters that would pop up
Like
everywhere.
a shit ton.
Like, it was wild.
Like 5
Like,
bathtubs worth of quarters.
I don't buy into
Yeah.
this. Like I don't buy into
That's
that
how many
shit.
showed up, or else
No, that's how much he would.
I helped him empty out his attic. So like when people like think about quarter collection must be like a jar. No, we were going up and down through the attic
like
for
cases and
hours.
cases and cases.
It like three to
That was
5
like his
bathtubs.
emergency money, just in case,
Full of
like if the
quarters.
house burns or whatever, like he can always retrieve that stuff. So after he passed, like a few weeks after, like I'd be here and you'd look at this table and there's nothing on here, right? There's no quarters or whatever. And then like maybe a few minutes later, I like would pick up my phone and there's like a quarter. Then I'm like, what the?
Let me ask you something. Where was Bart?
I don't know.
Because
At
if
home.
Bart was in that room, just to let you know, that was this motherfucker.
No, it was happening to all of all of the immediate family, and he wasn't there.
Yeah.
So that was really comforting. Shit like that. So shit like that happens
Yeah.
to me where
Yeah.
it's like a positive, and I have never had anything like.
Even when
that.
we went on a barbell retreat.
You found quarters in the campsite?
Yeah, like at an Airbnb, it'd be like a quarter, like on just random places.
trip.
And it would
Yeah,
just
it was
be me
weird.
and her seeing it. Like it wouldn't be other people seeing it.
It was weird. 'Cause I was like, dude, I was just standing here the whole fucking time. There was nothing here.
Did you save the quarters?
Yeah.
And what happened when you coughed?
It's like a magic trick.
Like you just farted and
Dad! Imagine if he had a sense of humor. Like, fuck, Dad, come on, not again.
it's just your dad's one left. That's it.
If there are family ghosts, I hope that they could stow away on an airplane or something. Cause that'd be nice if my grandma could come back.
So way on the airplane.
You just told her you didn't shed a single fucking tear after she died. It's just your grandma like this.
She's like, you fucking
I know.
bitch.
I saw that video, Joe.
It's like, what do you want me to say? I don't lie.
It'll be cool if it's like when you die, right? Then you can understand all languages. You can observe the whole entire world. You could teleport your spirit to any place, anytime. Watch any of your family members or whatever. That'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Well, supposedly they have that in the astral plane.
Yeah.
Astral plane is like
When
you
you
could go
astral
anywhere.
project yourself.
You could go anywhere.
That's what I'm hoping.
I'm not trying to astral project nothing, dude.
You just gotta take DMT, right? You need fucking astral.
Dimta, dude.
Cause then my grandma don't know how to find me.
She does.
I'm sure she.
It does exist, and she does.
Dude, that would be so fucking funny if I could like astral project my body out, and then there's like this other world creature that sees an empty vessel, and they go in and they're hella upset because they're like, wait, hold on a second, his knees don't work, his ankles don't work. What the fuck? Just floating, time switching back, bitch. Enjoy. I'm just out of here, dude.
And you still crash into something.
Somehow I break my new ankles. Oh, that'd be crazy.
You got used to your old body so much, you turn that new body into your old body.
I know. They will switch again, dude. But you know that DMT stuff like is so weird to me because I want to believe that there is this other world out there, but everybody's experience with DMT is different. They all go to a different place, right? So how come unless there's a case where 7,000 or like whatever, everybody goes to the same similar place, then maybe it might be believable for me, right? But everybody's experience is so vastly different.
Yeah, your experience is also determined by all the things that you went through, and all the walls that you built up through like your
I
insecurity.
think that makes more sense to me than if everyone went to one place. Because everyone.
Well, that would, no, but what I'm saying is, if everybody went to one place, that means that place exists.
Right, right.
He's saying if everyone went to the same place, then there is that alternate dimension. But since there isn't that alternate dimension, then everyone is just experiencing their
Then
own.
to me,
cool
it
would that
sounds like
be?
it would be
Yeah.
the way that the drug is made. Because everyone, when you get high, you experience similar symptoms. Like, what if it's just the actual drug that takes you to the same place? But because everyone goes to a different place, that to me sounds more like it is believable. Like you're going to a different dimension.
So you're like it's more like Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
You go to different places each time.
But see, that's too hard to prove, though. Do you see what I'm saying?
I get it.
my thing is more provable.
Yeah.
Then it'll help me believe it.
If everyone had the same experience, every time you smoke, a fucking green goblin greeter goes, "Welcome, sir." Yo, I would love that, dude. Oh, it's like that fucking kawaii cafe. Hello, my name is Dusty.
Oh yeah, dude, that guy.
Welcome It's like okay, so it's a transgender Japanese dude that's
Named Nasty.
His name is Nasty, and then he goes, "Well, you guys weren't there, but we went to the cafe." And he goes, "Hello, everybody. My name is Nasty, and today we have."
Why would he name himself
And people
Nasty?
kept getting mad because we kept interrupting his presentation, so he was getting a fucking attitude too. He's like, "Come over this way. Excuse me."
Yeah. My name is a Nasty.
Wait, where was this at?
It was in Japan.
Oh,
it was
okay.
called the
Fucking love
Kawaii
Japan.
Cafe.
My name is a Nasty.
Yeah, it's like a presentation, dude. The double doors open up,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
he comes, "Hello, everybody. My name is Nasty," and he has these fucking big ass movements and shit.
You would think he's exaggerating, but he's probably doing it very underwhelmingly.
It's like a understated presentation
It
of what it
is.
was.
It's fucking wild.
Yeah, and every time he says a word, he has to switch his pose. Today we are gonna have a cafe. Our special is a koroke, and the special is a rabbit. They're like, whatever.
How long does this shit go on for?
It's a while, dude.
Oh,
How he presents the menu is so weird,
Yeah.
dude. We have a purple yam. Weird shit.
If everyone saw Nasty, I think it'll be real.